Hello everyone, VinMagmaGG here, and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be doing another Hunger Games video. The idea was from the same exact person from the last one. So yeah, so we have boyfriend, girlfriend, daddy, dearest, mommy, mirrors, skid, pump, tankman, Pico, senpai, spirit, monster, henchman, cassette girl, Hank, Witty, Carol, Sarv, Ruv, Celeber, Rezazi, Garcello, Annie, A.G.O.T.I, and Tabby. So, yeah, that's all the characters. So, let's proceed. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Garcello receives a trident from unsigned cornucopia. Annie scares boyfriend away. Tankman kills Skid with a sickle. We're not even 1 second in, and, Tankman is doing something called child murder. Hank gathers as much food as he can. Henchman severely injures Rezazi and leaves her to die. But what's with people in child murder? Witty runs away. Daddy grabs a shovel and is about to do illegal stuff with it. Girlfriend runs away. Cassette girl runs away. Spirit finds a canteen full of water. Sarvente runs away. A.G.O.T.I stashes size. Senpai grabs a backpack and retreats. You already have a backpack. Tabby runs away. Celeber runs away. Pico gathers as much food as he can because he's Pico. Pump and Carol fight for a bag. Pump gives up and retreats. Ruv grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Mommy Mirrors and Monster fight for a bag. Mommy Mirrors gives up and retreats. Takeman receives back from one own sponsor. Senpai stalks henchman. Mommy Mirrors thinks about home. Boyfriend sees smoke but decides not to go to it. Monster sees a hatchet. Pico discovers a cave. Witty stalks Hank. Cassette girl explores the arena. Girlfriend camouflages herself in the bushes. Ruv runs away from Spirit. A.G.O.T.I dies. How did you die from an infection that fast? Daddy receives a hatchet. Carol collects fruit from a tree. Pump is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Bro. Pump is practically depressed now because Skid has didn't even last 1 day. Annie hunts for other tributes. Tabby questions insanity. Celeber diverts Garcello's attention and runs away. Sarvente receives fresh food from unknown sponsor. 3 cannon shots turn to distance. Skid, Rezazi, and A.G.O.T.I. Spirit receives medical supplies from unknown sponsor. Daddy Dearest destroys Hank's supplies. Tankman looks at the nice guy. Pico thinks about winning because he's Pico. Boyfriend loses sight where he is. And he starts the fire. Mommy Mirrors receives fresh, clean water from unknown sponsor. Celeber is awoken by nightmares. Pump goes to sleep. Senpai sees the fire but stays hidden. Girlfriend intends her wounds. Witty is awoken by nightmares. Ruv questions insanity. Henchman thinks about winning. Monster receives threat from unknown sponsor. Sarvente somehow fends Cassette Girl, Carol, and Garcello away from her fire. Tabby questions insanity. Celeber makes a slingshot. Annie bashes Spirit head against the rock multiple times. But Senpai just what? Spirit doesn't have a head. His girlfriend injures herself. Rock tries to spear fish with a trident. Monster discovers a river. Henchman discovers a river. Witty stalks boyfriend. Senpai tries to sleep through the entire day. Carol collects fruit from a tree. Daddy Dearest receives an explosive from unknown sponsor. Sarvente receives an explosive from unknown sponsor. Yeah, that happened. Tabby constructs a shack. Pico searches for firewood. Mommy Mirrors makes a wooden spear, and I know where that's going. Makeman makes a slingshot. Cassette Girl fishes, and Garcello just kindly picks flowers. Only Spirit died. Daddy Dearest questions insanity. Pico cooks his food before putting his fire out. Pump thinks about winning. Tabby forces Monster to kill boyfriend or girlfriend. Oh my god, Tabby just got revenge. Oh my god, girlfriend is dead. Celeber questions insanity. Mommy Mirrors trap killed Hank. No! Annie sees the fire but stays hidden. Takeman receives medical supplies from unknown sponsor. Sarv is unable to start a fire. Henchman is awoken by nightmares. Witty loses sight where he is. Garcello forces Senpai to kill Ruv Carol. Why? What? He decides to kill Carol. And Cassette Girl starts a fire. Pico discovers a river. Tabby sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Witty receives fresh food from unknown sponsor. Garcello thinks of home. Takeman receives an explosive from unknown sponsor. Senpai decides to steer fish. Boyfriend attacks Sarvente, but she managed to escape. Pump attacks Daddy Dares, but he managed to escape because he's just a child. Mommy Mirror stuck. And Celebrity goes hunting. Rob practices his archery. Henchman injures himself. Cassette Girl hunts for other tributes. And Monster collects food from a tree. Girlfriend Hank and Carol die. Pico cries himself to sleep. Pump defeats Takeman in a fight, but how did you lose? Garcello defeats Annie in a fight, but spares. You guys aren't on the same team. Rob stays awake all night. Boyfriend cooks his food before putting his fire out. Mommy Mirrors kill Sarvente with a hatchet. What? He's dead. Celever receives medical supplies from unknown sponsor. Monster cooks his food before putting his fire out. Henchman attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Happy climbs a tree. Daddy Dares goes to sleep. Cassette Girl receives clean water. Happy looks at the night sky. Woody cries himself to sleep because Carol died. Celever travels to higher ground. Senpai thinks about home. Daddy Dares go hunting. Happy makes a slingshot. Woody constructs a shack. Takeman explores the arena. Smart. Garcello explores the arena. Cassette Girl is pricked by thorns. Boyfriend hunts for other tributes to rap battle against. Rob injures himself. Pop diverts Bobby Mirror's attention and runs away. Monster steals from Henchman while he isn't looking. Annie receives fresh food from unknown sponsor. Pico searches for a water source. Only Sarvente died. Annie defeats Senpai in a fight but spares his life. Boyfriend cooks his food before putting his fire out. Henchman tends his own wounds. Pico passes out. Witty silently snaps Monster's neck. Tabby receives medical supplies from unknown sponsor. Cassette Girl looks at the night sky. Mommy Mirrors falls to a pin and dies. Meanwhile, Daddy Dearest bashes Garcello's head against a rock several times. You kill Garcello, but at what cost? Rogue cries herself to sleep. Celever screams for help. Takeman quietly hums, and Pump quietly hums. He travels the higher ground. Takeman overhears henchmen and Celever talking in the distance. Daddy Dare sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Boyfriend chases Senpai. Rob chases Cassette Girl. Tabby discovers a cave. Pico's trap kills Pump. Bro, Pico finally got killed, but he killed a freaking child. What the frick? And Annie makes a slingshot. Monster, Mommy Mirrors, Garcello, and Pump died. Boyfriend attempts to start a fire, but it's unsuccessful. Henchman then stabbed by Cassette Girl and Takeman away from his fire because he has a gun, even though Takeman probably has a gun too. Rob passes out, and he attends to wounds. Pico poisons Celever's drink. He drinks it and dies. But Pico is starting to rise. He was just waiting for the numbers to drop to go wild. Daddy Dares climbs a tree to rest. Woody tries to think himself to sleep. And Tabby climbs a tree to rest. Boyfriend questions his sanity. Senpai receives medical supplies from unknown sponsor. Pico practices his archery. Tabby makes a slingshot. Takeman travels to higher ground. Cassette Girl receives clean water from unknown sponsor. Woody is pricked by thorns. Henchman questions his sanity. Annie makes a wooden spear. Daddy Dare tries to spearfish for a trident, and Rub receives medical supplies. Only Celever died. Rub goes to sleep. Daddy Dare starts a fire. Pico stays awake all night. Woody loses sight where he is. Boyfriend accidentally steps on a landmine. Oh. So now Boyfriend is dead, and this isn't an F&F mod, so he isn't coming back. Senpai climbs a tree. Henchman tries to treat an inspection. And Annie bends Takeman, Tabby, and the Cassette Girl away from her fire. Takeman camouflages himself in the bushes. Pico diverts Annie's attention and runs away. Senpai receives medical supplies from unknown sponsor. The Cassette Girl defeats Henchman in a fight but spares his life.
Witty takes Rub's food, killing him.
Daddy Dares questions his sanity. Tabby receives a hatchet from her own sponsor. And the arena's border begins to rapidly contract. Annie restrains Senpai to a tree and leans on his eye. Yes! Pico survives because he's Pico. Henchman trips on the tree ruins and unable to recover fast enough. Cassette Girl survives, Tabby survives, Daddy Dare survives, Witty survives. And Takeman is electrocuted by a boarder. 5 cannon shots. Witty, boyfriend, Rub, Senpai, henchman, and Takeman. Tabby receives clean water from no sponsor. No! Kaseguro kills Pico. Oh! Any questions for sanity? Daddy Dearest thinks about winning. And Witty accidentally detonates the landmine while trying to arm it. You are a bomb. The Kona Company is planning for food supplies, weapons, and commandment sword and tributes families. Oh! Tabby kills Daddy Dearest with a hatchet. Annie and Kaseguro gets into a fight over army, but Annie gives up and runs away. Kaseguro falls into a frozen lake or drowns. Who's gonna win? Tabby or Annie? Annie strangles Tabby with a rope. So that means Annie won. Dang it, I was rooting for freaking Tabby at the end. Okay, so basically, this is the placements. Annie won. So yeah, and I'm surprised Tabby Tabby got freaking girlfriend killed and eventually murdered Daddy Dearest. Bro, he died, but he took the freaking Dearest down with him. Well, other than Mommy Dearest. So anyways, that's it for this video. So if you want more Hunger Games video, then like the video and subscribe, and you can comment down what theme you want in the next video. So yeah, bye.